Nice to see you.
You know, getting accepted to a great school can be tough. Paying for it can be even tougher. But our next guest says there are lots of ways to finance your college experience. We welcome John Kassan, the Operations Director with the Connecticut School of Broadcasting. Good morning, John.
Good morning.
You've been with the school a very long time.
Yeah.
So I can imagine you've seen students pay for school in many, many different ways.
You know, one of the things about the Connecticut School of Broadcasting, people have a perception sometimes that, you know, I visited your school, I love your school, but there's just no way I can ever finance that school. And sometimes they have to settle for something else, or they feel like they have to settle for something else, and they really don't. There's so many ways to pay for your education, and it's always disheartening to me when I hear that someone didn't come or didn't even apply to the school because they thought there was no way they could pay for it. So I wanted to ask some of our students, you know, hey, how did you guys pay for your education? And one student in particular just gave me these great answers, and I said, will you put together a video and show us what you can do? And so he did a little bit of a parody to a Forrest Gump, and this is what he put together.
Okay.
I know everything there is to know about paying for a top-tier education. You can get it from a bank, you can get it from a credit union, you can get a part-time job fixing cars, you can get it as a movie narrator, you can get it as a cake decorator, you can get it from a friend, you can get it from a nice man that calls himself a member of the family. You can apply for a scholarship. You can apply for a credit card. You can apply against your 401k. You can apply your old junk towards a new career. The most important thing you can apply is yourself.
That was fantastic.
You know, he didn't mention some other things. If you're a veteran, the VA, if you are eligible, will pay for your full education. You know, there's different terms. The school will finance a huge portion of it. And I always tell students, don't feel like you need to settle for anything else if you really want to do this. Take a tour of our school. We have them on Tuesday nights. And if you think this is a good fit for you, before worrying about how to pay for it, come and talk to us.
But then you will help students navigate through the financial process, right?
We do. We want to make sure before we ever accept a student, you know, a lot of times it's easy for a school to say to an 18-year-old kid, sign for a loan, you can pay it back over time. You've got to pay it back. And one of the things that makes our school different is we say, if we want to get you into our school, if you want to get into our school, we want to make sure that you are completely debt-free within a year of graduation. And if we can help you make that happen, you're a good fit. If not, we need to have a conversation.
And you say your students always graduate with 3 things.
You will graduate with a job in the business, an internship in the business, or the ability to come back to our school until you get to where you need to go. And that's what separates us from a traditional school.
That definitely separates you. And I know a lot of people waiting tables hoping to find that job in their major.
Those people need to come see us tonight and every Tuesday night at 6:45 for a studio tour.
That's the best way to learn about the school, through the studio tour.
That's the best way. You can meet the students, you meet the grads, you get an idea on what the school is all about, and if you like it, we let you.
Okay, John, thank you. You know, if you'd like to schedule a tour, all you have to do is pick up the phone and call 800-TV-RADIO. That's 800-TV-RADIO, or visit GoCSB.com. That's GoCSB.com. Mr. Kassan, so good to have you here today.
Thank you so much, Ramona.
Okay, up next, an expert on Indian cuisine tells us how to make ordinary food more exotic. And Larry Sprinkle is here with this week's Tailwagon.